Alright, so that was a amazing intro, actually. This game looks beautiful. I'm gonna turn my volume down a little bit, just because it'll be hard to compete with such beautiful soundtrack. This should be fine. Back. Alright, so I know nothing about this game, but just looking at it, this thing looks amazing. I cannot wait. Enter your name. Alright, I'll go with the real name. My name is Chris. Let's go. Why is this game so high quality? It looks like a meme, but it... You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Okay. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Okay, your first day of culinary school is in no time to sleep in. That makes sense. Let's be punctual for our first day. You stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Okay then. Oh, I love this poster on the wall. Got a chicken, some Asian symbol, hearts in the window. Looks like a boy band of some kind. Your mind begins to wander. Oh, I was already doing that. Okay. Who will be there? What will you cook? I'll daydream a little bit. So many dishes to prepare. So many students to meet. Oh shit, we're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Is that a KFC biscuit? Nice. Those are actually really good. Like, you go to KFC, you get a biscuit. Those are top notch, honestly. You forgot to put on any deodorant? Oh, I do that sometimes. It sucks, man. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Yikes. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Why does it have such a generic name? Not like KFC School of Cooking. No, it's University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Okay, that's a... Here comes your lifelong best friend forever. Miriam? Oh, okay, fair enough. The first day of the rest of our lives? Okay. I suppose that's how that works. Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. Okay, you do you, Miriam. What's the... You couldn't taste any love in the food? I'm sure it'll be fine. Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Huh. Okay, fair enough. Hold up, rescued me from that quicksand box. What happened in the quicksand box? Yeah, fair enough. That's a good assessment. You're going to do great. What the 3-day only semesters? What? No school can handle 3-day semesters. That's not how, no, that's not how that works. Pfft. Oh my god, she chipped a tooth by sitting on a mannequin? Wait, how do you... Okay. Pep talk or change the subject to give her some relief. School gossip or pep talk? I'm not the pep talky type. Let's give some gossip. There's gotta be some juicy stuff going around here. Because KFC is pretty juicy. Oh, some of you have been hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who is enrolled at this school. Oh boy. Now what about this mystery student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets? I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. Interesting. They say he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born. From an egg. What? Is he a living chicken? An egg like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like, I heard once, he fought a bear with just his smile. Damn, dude, you got a smile so dazzling a bear just sits back? You both sigh, thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Okay. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Damn, that is rude. Oh no. Ashley, your arch rival? She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Alright then. Well, hello there. You are a bold one. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Damn! You leave Chris's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Thanks, I'm glad to have someone looking out for me. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name's annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. That's true. If your name is spelled weird, like from the normal spelling, it's actually just you being a jerk. Like, come on guys, just spell it normally. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. That's right, we're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. Okay. Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. What the okay. Ahem. Van. Oh god, it's a JoJo character. You rang. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Alright, this man, straight up like a JoJo character though. I mean, look at that hair though. He's just discount gay Jotaro. Anyways. That's a good point. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now, bitch. You kidding me? Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Dude, this guy. Oh, look at her face. Dude, I'm gonna punch this guy. I mean, I'm gonna get knocked to the floor when I do that. Like, I'm just gonna get knocked out, but I'm still gonna punch this guy. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off. So you resist the urge. Okay, but tomorrow... You know what's happening. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. You got the fang and everything. In a little juice box. Pop. Okay. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. Holy shit, this guy. I love you! Fucking hell, I've seen you for 2 seconds and I opened a door for you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Okay. Hi, Pop. I'm Chris. So, are you going to make me hold the store all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Oh, okay. You do you, man. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. Oh man, so relatable. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Why is that a right triangle on a board with a bucket of KFC? Why is there a world map? Who even is that guy? Who is this guy? The clock says 12:20. Okay. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's the menu. Damn, that's a smooth menu button. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Is this our teacher? Sprinkles. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. I'm sorry, what? UCSAL? University of Cooking, whatever? I don't know. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. You know... I don't even know what to say. I would die happy with this man as my teacher. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Then why am I even trying if a dog is better? Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Oh no, what could this be? I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then... he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. That goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland... Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles, sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. Guys, I'm not gay, but I would smash. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Oh god. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Damn, that's a terrible insult. That was so stale. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pit melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Okay, Van. You know, your appearance says JoJo character, but your name says, like, fucking discount cartoon character, so you better shut your mouth. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all you really weird insults? You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you! Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you. About how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? I'll take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful you hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. This man's natural scent is delicious chicken? Damn, this man is everything. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. I will hold you to each and every one of those things, man. Tears, blood, tiny food. I'm worried about the blood, but yeah. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Okay. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable! Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. Who the fuck is Clank? You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. What the hell? Bzzzt. Were. Wise words, Clank. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Damn, dude, I need a dog that tells me what I should be doing. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? Beef treat, rubber ball, chicken snack. Let's see. Beef, while good, is not KFC. Rubber ball, that's not a treat. Chicken snack, it's chicken. I'll go with chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Oh man, I'm glad I got that one right. You deserve to be happy, Sprinkles. Well, 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 I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. That's kinda gross, not gonna lie. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey Chris, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. Okay, I'm sorry, but... Best friend, Colonel Sanders. I'm sorry, you're on your own here. Colonel Sanders, how's it going, man? It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had two rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. I haven't learned anything yet. Pop. Yay, a quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. Oh damn, he went Super Saiyan, or Super Dog. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to... Forest is to tree as chicken is to... A forest is a bunch of trees. So a chicken to what? A chicken is a bunch of slam dunk, I guess? That's wrong? Damn, what could have, it couldn't have been feather, cause... Nah. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, a spork. Okay, looking at KFC, those sporks are the jam of, like, anyone. What food is best for a broken heart? Pancake. Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Yeah, really. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. Yeah, that's right. Your total score is 4 out of 5. Okay. Only one wrong, not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. Oh, I have Colonel's approval! This is the happiest moment of my life. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? It must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. One could even say, finger-licking good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about your lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Yeah, go Colonel! But Shh! Bitch. Lunch, lunch, lunch! She said, shh! Jeez, guys. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. The smelly smell that smells... smelly. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy, golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. Oh no, Van. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude. Nah. Van, die. I'm just drafting the last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him! Dude. Look at his face. He knows. He knows that was bullshit. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Oh. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. Oh no. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. No, you back the KFC off. Colonel Sanders is mine. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Well, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Jesus Christ, he actually went Super Saiyan. Look at his hair. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Bask in the flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper. 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 Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be blank? He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use blank. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. He smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha, how bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Dude. So this is Colonel Sanders before KFC. We're witnessing a legend being made. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. What is with this school? 2 days? 3 days in an entire semester? Oh god, look at his face. He's nervous. He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got Moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Blank? Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And blank definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. What? Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. No, 11 herbs and spices is... Be modest but thoughtful. Yeah, I'd say that's the one I'd go for. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salt, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Chris. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. Oh my god, thanks, Colonel! We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Dude, Colonel thinks it'll be a success! Oh my god. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Your signature adorable tiny food creations? That's... Hey, wait, Professor Dog mentioned that earlier. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Yo, Colonel. Yes, Colonel. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner? Sure, Chris, I'll prepare our station. Oh my god, Colonel's my partner! Yay! Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner! Oh, fucking pop. Clank. Beep boop. Bzzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Oh god. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. So that's all the price I had to pay to not be alone forever. Should have done that. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Pop, Clank. Pop seems like a dunce. Clank seems like a class clown. I don't know. Pop has to be a good chef, cause like... I like Clank more. Clank's cool. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. Wait, what? That's not... It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Good to know. You do you, Pop. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Jeez, man. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzz. Tissue? I hardly know you. Ah ha ha ha. Clank judders and the panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish, and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I'd go with that one. Grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I got it. Anyways, sorry. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Ashley, looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? You bet your fucking ass. We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Yeah, no, but real talk though, like, Colonel Sanders, if you're DTF, just, you know. Ashley, oh my god. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man. Dude, you've had, like, 1 sentence exchanged with the man. Did someone call for me? Oh my god, we even get a soundtrack. Ugh, no, jeez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Chris's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no, it looked like Chris was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. Dude, I will smack you. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubt it. This man, he just disrespected Colonel Sanders. You have made a mistake, my friend. You're not my friend anymore. You have made a mistake, my enemy. Don't be rude, Van Van. Exactly. Van Van, you've got problems. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say about me, Ashley? You want to throw hands? 'Cause we can throw hands. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. I'm sorry, man. Gotta turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Chris as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. My man, Colonel Sanders. He knows what he's doing. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Chris's natural talent or their loyalty. Oh my god! How nice of him! Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. Alright. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. Damn. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. Two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the forkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Chris. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Pop, can I has potatoes, face? Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. placed on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Why did your chef ancestors forge a top-notch quality battle axe? Okay. Student, you've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic! Too late. It has been eaten. Oh god, look at his face. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison. Why, do you know what poison tastes like? The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Ghost of student. Okay. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry I had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Chris? There's something I need to tell you. Van Van? No, get out of here, Van Van. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Okay. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Damn. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Dude, shut up and go home, talking to Colonel. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that! I saw it happen. Colonel Sanders, I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me. Me! I'm the hero. Oh god. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. Oh god. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid, of me, because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. Wait, what? This is a fighting game? Guys? What? Defend, Colonel Sanders. Defense you'll choose. Trepidation? You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see the spork monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what comes next. Spork monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Ah, shit. Fat lot of good that defense did. Attack. Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Cook with love! Is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Oh no! Uses Utility Tensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. Cook with love! Spork Monster's oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's gonna have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge! Vile villain! Your reign of terror stops here! Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me! An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him! No student will ever walk the quad in fear again! This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. Ready your final attack. Will never survive my student debt loan destruction! Wait, student loan debt destruction! You didn't hear that first one. Does 10 damage. Spork Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Chris. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. Oh wow. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Zzz. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used blank. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You know, I'm gonna cut it here, actually. That was an eventful first day of the 3 days of school, but I guess I'll see you guys next time.